Hello, hello, dear ones. Amana Be Love here. Today's Monday, September 2nd, and there is a new moon in Virgo today. So I'm showing up here today for your new moon soul messages from my heart to yours. I hope that you find something here today, asking Spirit to speak through me. I don't know how you all are feeling, but I have been feeling this sort of like energy of hesitancy. I have been stuck in the shoulds a little bit of things that I feel like I should be doing, and also of judging myself from other people's judging myself based on how I think other people are judging me. Do you ever get stuck in this trap? I don't know, but I'm excited to see what comes through here today on this new moon, new beginnings. It's nearing autumn here. The equinox is in just a couple of weeks now. The autumn equinox in the northern hemisphere. The leaves are changing color outside. Kids are going back to school in the formal school system here in the Northern Hemisphere. And yeah, I feel like I would like to begin here because sometimes it feels like 15 minutes is going to be a long time and hard for me to fill and talk, and yet sometimes I'm nearing the end and I'm like, oh no, I have to finish now, because the gram only lets me post so much. But yeah, just know that I've gone through many years of being very shy and afraid to be seen, and these quarterly soul messages are one of the commitments that I'm making to you and to myself to show up and be seen in this particular way in this realm. And that's definitely something that it's still challenging for me to show up and record these videos and then publish them. All right, so today I am starting with, I'm holding it in my hands already, this moon deck from Erin Leah and Andrea Keh. It's a beautiful oracle deck here. I'm gonna start by pulling cards from this deck and see what is here for us, for me, for you today. I just delivered some placenta capsules to a woman about a half an hour from where I live here on the mountain. Okay, so the first card that I drew is this one that says, "My home is a sacred space full of beauty, inspiration, and protection." So this is the image here. A sweet card with the moons, there's flowers. I feel like this is such a beautiful example of the simplicity of sacred space, that it doesn't have to be anything complex. Here, you know, there's a simple, either it's a plate or a tray with a little bundle of sage, a candle. There's the vase behind with some flowers, and then some stones. Now, in my adult life, I have practiced creating little, I would call this an altar space, a sacred space, and I have practiced creating altars around my home in different spaces. There's often, you know, a little corner or a table or a little ledge that calls to me to be kind of my own sacred space, to remind me, of the beauty and the wonder. And I feel like even just having one of these little spaces in your house can change the whole energy of your home. So if you're someone new to this and you don't have one of these in your home, I feel like this is a beautiful invitation to try. To try to clear a little ledge or a space, a little table, or even part of a floor, depending on if you have dogs, cats, or little children that might mess with precious things. But if you haven't created yourself a little sacred corner within your home, this is an invitation to do that. And maybe you already have several of these in your home like me, or you have one, and this might be your reminder to remember to alter or change your altar, to alter your altar. That it's an ever-evolving little space that calls for your attention and your appreciation of its space. I absolutely love being home. I do feel like it's a sacred space that I feel connected and protected in, and I hope that you also feel this way in your home. Okay, next card here. Bud to blossom, seed to tree, this new moon is alive in me. I go inward so I can see new beginnings growing within me. My beautiful friend J-Ma, the Rootsy Majestic, she made up that little song, and for whatever reason I felt like I wanted to start singing it as I chose this card. But it's a beautiful reminder of this to be a time of new beginnings, and maybe you are pausing for a moment to reflect and discern, like, what is it that I would like to plant? What seeds do I want to plant that will then bloom in the future days, weeks, months, years? So I ask that of you too. That's a reflection that I have been meditating on, of what do I want? What is my soul calling for? What does my heart need? And I find and I feel that those answers are within us, and not something to be looking outside to other people, asking them what they think we should do, or even looking to other people's lives of what they're doing and imagining if we were doing the same. But can we close our eyes, or can we block out what others are doing and turn inward to what we feel we want to build and plant seeds for, and what we want to do in our future, in your future, in my future. So this next card is, when I let others shine, I shine too. Yes, in today's world, and I feel like especially in the online realm, we can worry that others are shining so bright, like what's my shine worth, or will people also want to see me shine? And I believe there is so much space for all of us to shine, and this is like this reminder that elevating each other, our sisters, I feel like this is so important, these three women here, that encouraging each other to shine, it only brightens our own shine. In my perspective, I have not been one to be afraid of lifting other people up or talking about other people that do similar things to me. I have a podcast, and on there I'm always having other women talk and be on the show that do similar work, but it's not exactly the same, because each of us have our own essence and our own the way that we deliver something, or even the intonation of our voice is so unique. So even if you had like a curriculum or a script for people to read, that one person delivering that same script would land differently than the next, and the next, and the next. So I feel like this is just such a reminder to not fear that there's not enough space for us all to shine. Like, the world needs you to shine your bright light, your unique bright light, and that there is enough space for you and for me and all of our sisters to shine bright. I'm just gonna stick with this deck. I have another one here, but I'm gonna pull one more card from the Moon deck. I am courageous, steady, and strong. Yes, I am courageous, steady, and strong. This card has this big lion with a painted face here, giving us that courage. I mean, I feel like this is a message for me, and maybe for you too. I believe that the people who are called to listen to these messages also probably are similar to me, or I find that, just like the women who are called to work with me. And I'm receiving this courage to continue to be steady and strong and move forward and share things, post videos, even when I'm feeling shy about them or uncertain. I remind myself sometimes that, what's the worst that can happen? Like, nobody watches it, or people don't like it. I get some angry comments or something, but is that, that's okay. That's also okay. So remember that you are strong. Keep taking the next step. Always be willing to take the next step. And may this lion bring you some extra courage to move forward with, if there's something that's been on your mind that you've been nervous or afraid to share or to say something, to speak up when you know that that is the thing that Spirit is calling you to do, or what you know is in alignment with your values. That it's okay for other people to disagree with us, and it's also okay for us to speak our truth in that moment. So maybe take some time in this next week to create a little altar, or alter a current altar. Feel into your intuition and flow. Don't think about it too much. Just allow it to be and feel inspired, and know that you can't do it wrong. Remember that you are worthy of shining, as well as all our sisters around us, and that we can lift each other up. We can be the mirrors that shine the shine even brighter, and find the courage to do things even when we're scared. I'll see you in about a week on the waxing quarter moon. I hope you have a beautiful new moon, planting seeds of what you would like to grow. Mwah.